Now it's time to work on the headboard. The raised panel will be made from two beautiful 4/4 wenge boards. After milling, the boards are glued together, smoothed with a number 80 cabinet scraper, and sanded with the drum sander. To create the raised panel profile, I'm going to remove the back cutter from a standard raised panel bit and route the profile at the router table. That's a big bite to take in one shot, so I work my way to the final profile over the course of several passes. The profile is then sanded thoroughly. Now for the headboard frame. The long headboard pieces are cut to length using the crosscut sled. I showed you the details of this setup in episode 190, Frankensled. The shorter vertical headboard pieces are also cut at the table saw. The lower half of the headboard frame is assembled using dominoes, specifically these big 14mm dominoes made using the Domino XL. The small middle support leg gets the same joinery. A little glue on each joint, a little help from a dead blow hammer, and the lower frame is assembled. The upper frame pieces need a groove for the wenge panel. The stopped grooves are cut with a router, and the through grooves are cut with the dado stack at the table saw. Like the lower frame, the top frame is held together with dominoes. Before final assembly, I'm inserting scrap pieces of foam that'll prevent the panel from rattling while also allowing for expansion. Assembly involves dropping the wenge panel in place and then adding the side pieces. I use some long clamps to bring everything together. A little bit of squeeze out is always a good thing. And the piece is left to dry overnight. Before assembling the top and bottom halves of the headboard, we need to cut the mortises, which go on both of the outside legs.
So it took a total of 4 passes, but we got it. So all I need to do is square this up with a chisel. But while I'm in router mode, I'm going to go to the footboard, and we'll chisel everything when it's all said and done.
Now with my track saw set to 10 degrees, I'm cutting the long bevel on both the bottom headboard piece and the top headboard piece. A 10-degree bevel on both pieces yields a 20-degree back slant overall. I need all the alignment help that I can get, so once again, I use dominoes. This is one of the trickiest glue-ups I've ever done, but with the aid of angled, clamping cauls glued to the wood surface with CA glue, I can effectively pull the pieces together. Because I need some extra working time, I'm using epoxy as the primary adhesive.
Alright, well, I feel a little bit better now that this part is over.
The next day, the blocks are removed with the hammer, and because the 2x4 material used for the cauls is much softer than the bubinga is unharmed. The excess glue is scraped off, and then sanded away. While the headboard is on the bench, I'll give the entire thing a nice sanding before calling it done.
Next time on The Wood Whisperer.